Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Well, not long ago, one of Americans' top fears was public speaking. Apparently, Toastmasters is working. This fear didn't even make this year's top 10 list. Chapman University recently completed its third survey of American fears, as reported in an October 12th article in Science Daily. Based on responses to questions about 65 potential fears from more than 1,500 adult participants, here are the top 10 things that Americans fear most. Number 1 is corruption of government officials, which was the same top fear as last year. Number 2, terrorist attacks. Number 3, not having enough money for the future. That one got my attention. Number 4 is being a victim of terror. 5, government restrictions on firearms and ammunition. 6, people I love dying. 7, economic or financial collapse. 8, identity theft. 9, people I love becoming seriously ill. Number 10, the Affordable Health Care Act, or Obamacare. Now, 4 of these top fears, number 3, 7, 8, and 10, relate directly to financial health. The survey additionally identified 4 attitudes essential to moving ourselves to protect against a fear. Those 4 things were internalizing that this can happen to me, that this is serious. I can actually do something to help myself, and taking action will make a difference. I thought it'd be interesting to apply those attitudes to just one of the top fears, which is not having enough money for the future. There's a good reason this fear made the top 10. In fact, it was number 3. Around 70% of all Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Faced with a sudden need for $1,000, 75% of Americans would need to sell something or borrow to come up with the money. Around 48% would need to sell something or borrow just to come up with $400. Clearly, many Americans are not saving for emergencies and retirement. Let's look at the first motivator. This can happen to me. We are a nation of optimists. Many have money scripts like, the money will always be there, and Social Security and future government programs will provide for me. We don't consider realities such as the meager living Social Security would provide, or whether taxpayers can or will support expanding aid programs. Thinking happy thoughts won't create emergency reserves or retirement investments. Which brings us to, this is serious. If you are not investing enough money from each paycheck to continue your standard of living into retirement, this is really serious. If you retire unprepared and underfunded, it will be too late to save. And continuing to work won't be an option for 8 out of 10 people over 65 because of health reasons or the inability to find a job. This is serious. I can actually do something to help myself. Today, while you have a job and your health is good, you can make changes. You can get creative to reduce your standard of living and begin to save and invest. You can change your diet and take better care of your health so you can work longer. You can go back to school and re-educate yourself so you stay relevant in the workforce. You can make double and triple payments on your debts and become debt-free. You can relocate to an area with a lower cost of living. You can even focus on rebuilding great relationships with your kids so they may let you move in with them in your last years. Finally, taking action will make a difference. Indeed it will. And starting now is key. Someday is today. Search online for printed materials, online courses, local classes, or professionals that can help you create spending plans that work, get you out of debt, creatively cut expenses, increase your income, and maximize your investment growth. There's a lot you can do to help yourself, and your most important action is to take a first step. Thanks for joining me.